Creamy mushroom fettuccine alfredo. Certainly. Creamy mushroom fettuccine alfredo is a delightful pasta dish that combines the earthy flavors of mushrooms with a velvety alfredo sauce. Here's a detailed recipe along with some insights and opinions on how to prepare it. Ingredients: 8 ounces, about 225 g, of fettuccine pasta. 8 ounces, about 225 g, of mushrooms, cremini or white button, sliced. Half a cup, 1 stick, of unsalted butter. 1 cup, 240 milliliters, of heavy cream. 1 cup, about 100 g, of grated Parmesan cheese. Salt and freshly ground black pepper, to taste. Fresh parsley, chopped, for garnish, optional. Instructions. Boil the fettuccine. Begin by bringing a large pot of salted water to a boil. Add the fettuccine pasta and cook it until it's al dente according to the package instructions. This should take about 10 to 12 minutes. Sauté the mushrooms. While the pasta is cooking, heat a large skillet over medium heat. Add 4 tablespoons of butter, half a stick, and let it melt. Add the sliced mushrooms to the skillet and sauté them until they become tender and slightly browned, which usually takes about 5 to 7 minutes. Season with a pinch of salt and black pepper. Once cooked, transfer the mushrooms to a plate and set them aside. Prepare the Alfredo sauce. In the same skillet, add the remaining 4 tablespoons of butter and melt it over medium-low heat. Pour in the heavy cream and stir, allowing it to warm up but not boil. Gradually add the grated Parmesan cheese while stirring continuously until the sauce becomes smooth and creamy. Combine the ingredients. Drain the cooked fettuccine and add it to the skillet with the Alfredo sauce. Toss the pasta gently to coat it evenly with the sauce. Now, add the sautéed mushrooms back to the skillet and gently combine them with the pasta and sauce. Serve and garnish. Transfer the creamy mushroom fettuccine alfredo to serving plates. Garnish with freshly chopped parsley if desired, and season with extra black pepper for a burst of flavor. Opinion. Creamy mushroom fettuccine alfredo is a comforting and indulgent dish that showcases the richness of alfredo sauce and the earthiness of mushrooms. The key to achieving a velvety sauce is to gradually add the Parmesan cheese while stirring constantly to prevent lumps. The result is a creamy, cheesy, and satisfying pasta dish that's perfect for a special occasion or a comforting weeknight meal. Enjoy the wonderful combination of flavors and textures in this dish, and savor the creamy goodness of homemade Alfredo sauce. Classic spaghetti carbonara. Certainly, let's dive into making the classic spaghetti carbonara. This Italian pasta dish is simple yet incredibly flavorful. Here's a detailed recipe along with some tips and opinions on how to prepare it. Ingredients: 8 ounces, about 225 g, of spaghetti. 2 large eggs. 1 cup, about 100 g, of grated Pecorino Romano cheese. 4 ounces, about 115 g, of guanciale or pancetta, diced. Freshly ground black pepper. Salt for pasta water. Instructions. Prepare the ingredients. Start by grating the Pecorino Romano cheese and set it aside. Dice the guanciale or pancetta into small pieces. Boil the spaghetti. Bring a large pot of salted water to a boil. The water should taste like the sea. Add the spaghetti and cook until al dente according to the package instructions. Prepare the sauce. While the pasta is cooking, whisk the 2 large eggs in a bowl. Add the grated Pecorino Romano cheese and a generous amount of freshly ground black pepper. Mix well to create a creamy mixture. Cook the guanciale/pancetta. In a separate skillet over medium-low heat, add the diced guanciale or pancetta. Cook it until it becomes crispy and releases its flavorful fat. This should take about 5 to 7 minutes. Combine the ingredients. Once the pasta is cooked, reserve about half a cup of pasta cooking water, then drain the spaghetti. Immediately transfer the hot, drained pasta to the skillet with the cooked guanciale or pancetta. Toss them together, ensuring that the pasta is well coated with the flavorful fat. Add the sauce. Now, off the heat, pour the egg and cheese mixture over the pasta and quickly toss everything together. The heat from the pasta and guanciale will cook the eggs into a creamy sauce. Add some of the reserved pasta cooking water if needed to create a silky consistency. Serve immediately. Serve the spaghetti carbonara in warm bowls, garnished with a bit more pecorino romano cheese and freshly ground black pepper. Opinion: spaghetti carbonara is all about simplicity and quality ingredients. The key to achieving the perfect creamy texture is to work quickly and off the heat when combining the egg and cheese mixture with the pasta. The heat from the pasta and guanciale should be enough to create a luscious sauce without scrambling the eggs. It's a dish that celebrates the beauty of Italian cuisine with its rich, savory flavors. Enjoy your homemade spaghetti carbonara and savor every bite of this classic Italian comfort food. Pesto and cherry tomato penne is a delightful pasta dish that celebrates the fresh flavors of basil pesto and juicy cherry tomatoes. Here's a detailed recipe along with some insights and opinions on how to prepare it. Ingredients: 8 ounces, about 225 g, of penne pasta. 2 cups fresh basil leaves. Half a cup, about 50 g, grated Parmesan cheese. 1/3 cup, about 40 g, pine nuts. 2 cloves garlic. Half a cup, 120 milliliters, extra virgin olive oil. 1 cup cherry tomatoes, halved. Salt and freshly ground black pepper, to taste. Instructions: boil the penne. Start by bringing a large pot of salted water to a boil. Add the penne pasta and cook it until it's al dente according to the package instructions. This typically takes about 10 to 12 minutes. Prepare the pesto. While the pasta is cooking, you can make the pesto. In a food processor, combine the fresh basil leaves, grated Parmesan cheese, pine nuts, and garlic cloves. Pulse until the mixture is finely chopped. Add olive oil. With the food processor running, slowly drizzle in the extra virgin olive oil. Continue processing until the pesto reaches a smooth and creamy consistency. Toss with pasta. Once the penne pasta is cooked, drain it and return it to the pot. Add the prepared pesto and toss the pasta to coat it evenly with the flavorful sauce. Add cherry tomatoes. Gently fold in the halved cherry tomatoes. Their juiciness and sweetness will complement the rich flavors of the pesto. Season and serve. Season the pesto and cherry tomato penne with salt and freshly ground black pepper to taste. You can also add a bit more grated Parmesan cheese if desired. Opinion: pesto and cherry tomato penne is a vibrant and summery pasta dish that celebrates the freshness of basil and the sweetness of cherry tomatoes. The homemade pesto adds a burst of herbaceous flavor, and the tomatoes provide a juicy contrast. This dish is a great example of how simple, high-quality ingredients can come together to create a memorable meal. Enjoy the harmony of flavors and textures as you savor each bite of this dish. Pesto and cherry tomato penne is perfect for warm weather gatherings or when you're craving a light yet satisfying pasta dish that's full of character. Lemon garlic shrimp linguine. Certainly. Lemon garlic shrimp linguine is a bright and flavorful pasta dish that combines the zest of lemon and the savory goodness of garlic with succulent shrimp. Here's a detailed recipe along with some insights and opinions on how to prepare it. Ingredients: 8 ounces, about 225 g, of linguine pasta. 1 pound, about 450 g, large shrimp, peeled and deveined. 4 cloves garlic, minced. Zest of 2 lemons. Juice of 2 lemons. 1/4 cup, 60 milliliters, extra virgin olive oil. Fresh parsley, chopped, for garnish. Salt and freshly ground black pepper, to taste. Red pepper flakes, optional, for heat. Instructions: Boil the linguine. Start by bringing a large pot of salted water to a boil. Add the linguine pasta and cook until it's al dente according to the package instructions. This usually takes about 8 to 10 minutes. Prepare the shrimp. While the pasta is cooking, season the shrimp with a pinch of salt, black pepper, and a bit of lemon zest for extra flavor. In a large skillet, heat the olive oil over medium-high heat. Add the minced garlic and sauté for about 1 to 2 minutes until it becomes fragrant and just starts to turn golden. Cook the shrimp. Add the seasoned shrimp to the skillet. Cook them for 2 to 3 minutes on each side or until they turn pink and opaque. Be careful not to overcook, as shrimp can become rubbery if cooked too long. Add lemon and seasoning. Once the shrimp is cooked, remove the skillet from the heat. Squeeze the juice of 2 lemons over the shrimp and add the remaining lemon zest. If you like a little heat, you can sprinkle some red pepper flakes at this stage. Combine with pasta. Drain the cooked linguine and add it to the skillet with the cooked shrimp and lemon garlic mixture. Toss everything together to coat the pasta evenly with the flavorful sauce. Garnish and serve. Transfer the lemon garlic shrimp linguine to serving plates. Garnish with freshly chopped parsley for a burst of color and freshness. Opinion. Lemon garlic shrimp linguine is a refreshing and vibrant pasta dish that combines the zesty tang of lemon with the savory essence of garlic. It's a delightful blend of flavors, and the shrimp add a delightful seafood twist. The key to success with this dish is not to overcook the shrimp, as they should remain tender and succulent. Enjoy the burst of citrusy goodness in each bite of this dish, and savor the balance between the brightness of lemon and the richness of garlic. It's a perfect choice for a light and satisfying meal.